Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for Grade 1. And we are learning Unit 13. Its title is The Lion and the Mouse. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. And my dear students, today under the title of Grammar, we are going to learn about WH question words. And we'll cover the SLO to comprehend and respond to simple WH questions. Use questioning words what, who, where, when, and why. These are our today's SLOs. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah Mulk, verse 30, say, have you considered if your water was to become sunken into the earth, then who could bring you flowing water? Yes, my dear children, what this beautiful verse is telling us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking you a question. If the water on the surface of earth is sunken into the earth, from where you will get the water? Allahu Akbar. So beta, this verse is alarming us that we should save water, we should use water carefully, we should not waste water, and whenever we use water, we should say thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? And beta, now look at this mark, what it is. We have talked about it. This is a question mark. When do we use it? Where do we place it? Do you remember? I have taught you all the details. So first you tell me, where do we place a question mark? And what are question words? Do you know about question words? If you know anything about it, pause the video, answer these questions to your teacher, and then come back. Yes, my dear students, I hope you have answered your teacher, where do we place a question mark, because I have taught you. Okay, so we place this is a question mark. Okay, first of all, you know, this mark, out of punctuation marks, this mark is called question mark. And where do we use it? We use a question mark at the end of a question. That means when we ask or inquire about something, like we are asking in writing a question. So we write the question, and at the end of that statement, we put a question mark. Like this is, where do we write it? This is a question. That's why at the end of this question, we should place a question mark. This is the use of question mark. Okay. And what are question words? Question words are what, who, where, why, when. It means whenever we ask a question, we may be asking about something by using these question words. So how do we select which question word we need to use here? Right? How do we select it? So we should know which question word is needed with this question. For example, we use what. Whenever we want to inquire about something, if we want to inquire, if we want to ask about something, we start our question with what? What is this? It means there is something and I'm asking, what is this? Or what is your name? Right? Or what is in the box? All these questions are started with what. It means you have to answer by telling about something. Like, what is this? This is a pen. This is a marker. This is a remote. What is your name? So you have to tell your name. What is in the box? Maybe a present is in the box. It means when you ask a question with what, it means you have to answer by telling about something. Right? Next question word is who. We use who when we ask about someone, about a person. Who is your brother? So I'm asking you, who is your brother? It means I'm asking about a person. Or who is that person? So when you are being asked with who, you have to tell about the person. That is my class fellow. My brother is Ali. Who is your brother? So this means you have to tell about the person. And when you want to ask about a person, you have to start your question with who, right? The next is where. We use this question word when we want to ask about place. Where are you going? Means tell me the place. Where are you going? So you can say, I'm going to school, I'm going to masjid, I'm going to park. So where is used to ask about a place. Okay. In your book, the example is, where is he? So where is he? You have to tell the place. He is sitting in his room. That's a place where he is, right? So beta, when we want to ask about a place, we start our question with word where. This question word where means we are asking about a place, okay? Next is when. When we want to inquire about time, we use when. When will you reach home? Means tell me the time, by what time you will reach home. So you can say maybe by 2 o'clock. When you are being asked with a question when, it means you have to tell the time. When does it start? When does it start? Maybe when does your school start? It starts at 7 o'clock. You have to use when to inquire about time. And when you are being asked with the question when, you have to tell the time of that question. Okay? All right. Why? We use why when we want to inquire about the reason. Why is baby crying? So what is the reason? Why is baby crying? Maybe baby is hungry, that's why he is crying. Maybe he needs a toy or something, right? So we use why when we want to ask about a reason. So what we learned so far, we use WH questions to ask a question about things, people, time, date, and places. And question words are what, who, why, where, how, when. So beta, there are more question words, but we'll stick to these question words because this is the demand of our SLO. Okay, so are you clear with the concept? All right. Now let's practice it through an activity. Your teacher will divide class in pairs. One student will ask a question from the other and the other will answer the question. And beta, the person who is answering, be careful. If it's who, so you have to tell the person. What, you have to tell the thing. Why, where, when, whatever the structure of question, you have to understand it, comprehend it, and then answer the question. Okay, so pause the video, enjoy this activity, then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. So have you practiced all the question words, all the 5 which we learned today? That's good. Now you have to practice it in your book. All of you open your book on page number 95. Here is a picture. By looking at the picture, you have to complete the sentence, complete the question by selecting the correct question word. For example, the first one is dash is in the bag. Now the options are what or when. So dash is in the bag, it means we are talking about something. So when is wrong option. We will use what. What is in the bag? You are asking about a thing. Likewise, you will keep selecting the correct question word and complete sentences. Okay, so pause the video, complete this task in your book, and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. Now it's time for your homework. You will practice question words orally, okay, at home. How can you do that? You will ask about different things. Where is my bag? Where is mama? Who is coming our home today? Okay, so this type of, you'll make questions and you can discuss with your mama or any elder person which is available at home. And here is a worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice. And my dear children, what you are going to do? These are the question words. You have to join them with their correct expressions. So what we have learned today? We learned about question words what, who, where, why, and when. And we practiced using these questioning words what, who, where, why, and when. And in this way, we achieved our SLO to comprehend and respond to simple WH questions and use questioning words what, who, where, when, and why. Are we done with it? Yes. So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. And beta, whatever the concept we learn, we should practice it. So these question words, whenever you are asking a question, you should keep it in your mind and ask question properly, right? Thank you and Allah Hafiz.